duo back. Which is the bad news.
Morning everyone, welcome to our pre-match press conference to preview our game against Bournemouth. We'll start off with Alan from Sky.
Well, David, they say a week is a long time in politics, but it is in football as well, isn't it? But you do have a game pretty much straight up to get that Saturday out of your system.
Yeah, we do. But look, you have to take what you get when it comes along. You know, that's the way football is. We had a great result on the Monday night against Man United. Not so good result on Saturday, but that's football for you.
There was a number of individual errors, wasn't there, against Newcastle? Could that be down to the changes in the team, do you think?
Look, the team's done brilliantly well. The team has done so well. It would be, do you think how we've done from near enough this time last year to where we are now, how the players have been performing has been fantastic. We had a brilliant win on the Monday night, and we probably went into the Saturday probably still carrying a little bit from that game as well. We certainly carried a couple of small injuries into the game as well, I know that. So as I said, you know, we played against, I think people think I'm kidding, we played against a really good Newcastle team. They've been building for the last 4 or 5 years in Champions League football, gaining the experience from it as well. So it was a tough game for us, but look, hopefully we'll learn from it.
You talked about after the game about the difference between yourselves and Newcastle. I mean, what do you think is needed here? What are the priorities to get to that sort of level?
A little bit of time to grow it. Let's be fair, Newcastle have spent really well over their 4 or 5 years with the money they've spent, but they've also bought really good players, which is a big thing to get the recruitment right. But takes a bit of time. It's very rarely you can build it immediately and get things correct. So we have to try and do that. We have to try and keep picking up. And as I said, the players have done a brilliant job to get to the level they're at the moment, how well they're doing. I'm really pleased with how they're doing, and we didn't play well on Saturday, but I'm sure we'll pick it up again.
One of the positives on Saturday was another goal for Kieran Jusby-Hall.
Yeah.
That's 3 now, I think, this season. Can he really push on and get you more goals from another area of the pitch? Yeah,
I actually thought that. I mean, when Kieran came in, one of the things we talked about, and we did, was that he felt like he'd get his goals, and he thought the way he played would get his goals. So he's been a little bit unlucky on a couple of other occasions. Even the other night, he had a shot blocked, which would had a great chance. So he's we need him to get the goals. We've been a little bit short in goals, if anything. And Kieran's been the one who's tending to come up with a few.
And big test at Bournemouth because of the ground and the night game, and the crowd are always up there, aren't they?
Well, we've never at Everton had a great record at Bournemouth, so something we need to go there and change. We've said that about other stadiums, other grounds, so we'll try and go there and make sure we do it. But you're right, it's probably one of the smallest stadiums in the Premier League, if not. But Bournemouth and the managers have done a great job there as well. They're doing an exceptional job in with what they've got available to them.
Thanks, Al. We'll go to Simon at Premier League Productions.
I went up to watch the game that they played at Sunderland on Saturday. In the first 20 minutes, I suppose it's probably the 20 minutes that you don't want them to repeat against you.
No, because they've got that capability. They've got a really high intensity team and big energy team. And I think most teams find it quite difficult going to Bournemouth.